Bob Niedt is my guest today. He is an online editor for Kiplinger.com. He's been an adjunct professor of print, online, and visual journalism at Syracuse University and Ithaca College. His journalism career includes covering breaking and in-depth financial and business news as well as entertainment. So we're very pleased to have him as he talks about his article, which you can find online at Kiplinger.com. And he's really giving you some new ideas, some new ways that you could, at this very expensive time of the year, maybe save $1 or $2 and make $1 or $2 so that you don't kill your budget. Go ahead, Bob. You had some other thoughts here.
Right. So a couple that surprised me I didn't know about. Since I don't buy clothes a lot, but how about selling gently worn clothing? If it's not too worn out, I mean, if you didn't buy it in 1987 like most of my wardrobe, there's a couple sites. One is called ThreadUp, ThredUp.com.
Okay.
And another is called TheRealReal.com. And you can earn up to 70% of the resale value in cash for some of these items.
Wow, and I love that you called it gently worn clothing. So don't bring something over there with holes in it or that is threadbare, because that's not going to work, is it?
No, not at all.
Are these different shops around that you can find? How do you find them, Bob?
Oh, consignment shops are all around many towns, and you just put in consignment shop and the name of your town or where you're looking for, and a bunch will pop up, and that's another good way to sell gently worn clothing and other household items, of course.
Mm-hmm. How does it work? For those who've never been to a consignment shop or ever thought about it, how do they work?
Well, you take the item in and set a price with the owner of the shop. It will be on display and with a price tag on it in the shop. And you will get a cut of that, and when the item is sold, and the store operator will get probably a little bit larger cut of it.
Okay. But it's not going to make any money sitting in your closet.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so true. I mean, but there at least it's out, and somebody might not only are you making some money, but you're giving somebody something to wear that otherwise might not be able to afford what they really want to wear.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it. Okay. Go ahead. What else you got?
Well, another one is how about tutoring or teaching? If you're, especially if you're fluent in a foreign language, maybe it's your native tongue, that you can teach students. You could make $15 to $30 an hour tutoring, either grade school children or college students back from on break. And they need some help with a foreign language.
Don't you have to have a certificate to do that?
If you're doing this on the side, it depends on where you're doing it. Like you mentioned, I was an adjunct professor at a couple different colleges, universities. I did have to have a degree for that, and I did have to be an expert at journalism in this case, but not for everything. I mean, there are things you can teach that you don't have to have a certificate in. Maybe a musical instrument, for example.
Okay. That's a great idea. So if you've got skill, like you said, language, or you're an expert, or at least you have great experience in an area, you might be able to. And we're not talking about a professional, are we, Bob? We're talking about coming in and filling in, or being there at a specific time when you can make a difference and keep things going.
Right, and here's another one. How about becoming a substitute teacher? A lot of times you don't have to have you might have to have your college degree for that, but you don't have to be a specialist in education to be a substitute teacher. And I found this company who is hired by school districts to find substitute teachers, and you can apply on there to become a substitute teacher. It's called source4teachers.com, and you can make anywhere between $90 and $120 per day in some school districts substitute teaching.
Wow, really? And without a teaching certificate, as long as you've got the experience and a degree.
Right, exactly.